Old McGregor versus new McGregor. What happened? We're going to know some weird things about Conor McGregor, the Notorious, in today's video. We've gathered all the information about the old versus new McGregor. You don't have to watch any other video of McGregor after this. We're about to analyze some things including McGregor's old versus new tweets and him being Little Rich Weirdo. So watch the video till the end to see McGregor as you have never seen before. So let us talk about the psychological analysis of old versus new McGregor. McGregor in the video said, "I want to say back to who I was but. I am even better than who I was. Everyone say we miss the old Conor, the 2016 Conor, or the 2015 Conor, whatever it was." There is no doubt that Conor is a top-ranked UFC fighter, but still fans and friends keep talking about the old Conor. First, we will talk about the traits of the personality of Conor which have changed. The trash talk of old Conor versus the new Conor has considerably changed. For example, the old Conor's trash talk was full of jokes, directed to the person he was talking to, full of entertainment and off the cuff. But the new Conor's trash talk is not the same, as it is not specific and you can literally replace someone's name and use his trash talk for anyone. In other words, it is bland. Another aspect is the confident and precise predictions of McGregor. His predictions were very accurate and to the point. But that thing seems to be missing in the new Conor. Old Conor seemed confident when he spoke. He talked with surety and willpower, but new McGregor uses phrases like possibly, we will see, I hope, which reflects uncertainty and low confidence. Now comes the self-image. Old Conor said things about him like, "I'm the king of Dublin, me and Jesus are cool, God recognizes gods." But the new Conor's self-image is reflected in his own words like, "I'm a young man and I've got many highlights. And I feel way fitter." The old Conor called himself the God, Don, and King, but the new Conor's vocabulary consists of words like young, fitter, and lightweight frame person. Now let us talk about Conor being a little rich weirdo. We can say it is Conor's attention-seeking move, but this is not what cool people would do. This is some really stupid move where Conor goes to the MTV Awards or the WMA Awards. Like Conor himself does not have any idea of what he's going to do. He's some ordinary-looking man not being the great Conor. Like he has proved he's not really as cool as we thought him to be. A cool guy would not go to a red carpet or whatever. We can rightly say that Conor is very near to being a rich little weirdo. Like clips of him winking and saying, "You the man, you are the man," to himself in the mirror. Like what, really? And then laughing like crazy. And then he said, "I've lost my mind going into this game," like Vincent Van Gogh. He dedicated his life to his art and lost his mind in the process. That has happened to me. I will die crazy old man. Like Little Rich Weirdo can be the best called insult of Conor McGregor till now. It's kinda crazy how hard and fast Little Rich Weirdo has stuck. It was said a couple of times offhand and it's now borderline that consensus opinion of Conor. We live in a new era of McGregor, that's for sure. According to Kale Sonnen, for Conor to be 30 plus of age pacing in front of the TV watching two other people compete, and that too shirtless, is a very weird thing to do, at least for a guy like him. Conor was at a show where Machanigan Kelly was being recognized for the best performance, like it is an indication of how bad of a show it would have been. Like, come on Conor, you can do better. If you were 18 or 25, it would make sense, but as a father and as a husband, Conor, you should not be running around shirtless in front of the TV watching some other guys compete. It is super dumb and weird. After Kale Sonnen's comments on McGregor, he retaliated and took the discussion to Twitter saying, "Says a little broke weirdo, ha 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 ha." After this, Kale Sonnen mocked Conor's whiskey business by saying, "It's not too late to stay off my radar. Just put down the shot glass of awful bottom shelf whiskey, turn off your phone and back out of the big boy saloon nice and slow." Now let us compare the old versus new tweets of Conor. McGregor is a person known for tweeting controversial things and then deleting them. In July 2021, when Khabib Nurmagomedov congratulated Dustin Poirier for winning against Conor, saying, "Good always defeats evil." Conor made a joke in which he tried to mock Khabib's late father and coach, Abdul Manap. McGregor wrote, "Khabib is good and father is evil?" McGregor was really pissed off after losing UFC 64 to Poirier and said that his win was invalid. He also told Poirier's wife, "Stay out of my DMs." Not to mention how McGregor's tibia was broken against Poirier in UFC 264. I guess a broken tibia is enough for someone to lose his mind. There are other occasions on which McGregor went through the process of tweet and delete. This can be even a new nickname for Conor. After Conor's defeat against Poirier in UFC 64, McGregor went to Twitter and posted screenshots of Poirier and Matheus's Gunnezo in which the fighters mocked Conor's injury during training. What was even more shocking is that McGregor posted a zoomed-in picture of Dustin Poirier with his 4-year-old daughter, and the tweets got more aggressive with passing time, with him stating, "I'm a dangerous man, I'm a nasty dude, I promised you," in Gunnezo. In the same fashion, last September 2020, McGregor got arrested for allegedly attempting assault and indecent exposure on the island of Corsica. After this, McGregor posted some tweets that showed his worry and anxiety. He replied to a user who had certified suicide intervention specialist in her bio. McGregor replied to that user saying, "Suicide intervention yet ridiculing me in this manner online at this horrendous time in my life. I'm trying to stay strong for my kids and the people that rely on me and that love and support. Thanks for the insults, hypocrite. Even that hard time could not stop Conor from roasting some people who spoke against him." That is McGregor for you. He also wrote, "I can't go on like this, man. I'm crushed here." This shows how McGregor was feeling at that time. He was definitely very weak. Nonetheless, the case was dropped by the French police due to lack of evidence in April. We can say that when McGregor loses a fight, he loses his mind as well. We can see this in his tussle with Khabib Nurmagomedov. When McGregor lost to Khabib in UFC 229, he posted a picture of Khabib's wife wearing a traditional wheel on her wedding day. McGregor mocked Khabib's wife, saying, "Your wife is a towel mate," but McGregor has not done yet. After this tweet, he wrote another one saying, "Plot twist, a goat under that towel." Khabib's manager Ali Abdelaziz had to say something as well. He wrote, talking, "This guy is insulting someone's wife and making fun of her religion and belief. He doesn't realize he's insulting 1.5 billion Muslims. Religion and family are a no-to-no." In addition to all of this, the business focus on McGregor has changed as well. The old McGregor's business focus was getting equity of UFC after the Eddie Alvarez fight, while the new McGregor's business focus is whiskey. According to CBS Sports, Conor McGregor got even richer. The UFC star and his business partner sold their majority stake in proper number 12 Irish whiskies to Proximo's Spirits in a deal that is worth up to $600 million. So we can clearly see where the Irish fighter aka Conor McGregor's business focus is headed to. That's it for today's video, guys. What are your views about this? Who do you like more? Old Conor McGregor or the new Conor McGregor? Tell us in the comments below, and if we missed out on any details, do let us know as well. Lastly, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get interesting videos like this one in the future.